Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. Mr. Bunal Gaming here. I am Mr. Bunal, and this, of course, is Lines of Battle Subscriber Sunday. We already have Robert and No Nobody in the chat. Welcome, guys. Welcome to week 13, I believe, of Lines of Battle stream. Hope you guys are having a good morning, night, or day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I'm already up into my profile here. I have not played since July 19th, so a week. Every week we're playing, and that was the Antietam one. It was our last one. And then we did some Fredericksburg ones as well. I need to figure out a way to save these scenarios in a certain place, like a drive on Google or something, so that people can play them if they would like. Hello, Mirror. Hello. Your match is the one I'm working on right now. Wow. Past science. Good. Science is very good. Hello. We got an hour and a half until 10v10. I know a lot of you guys play on mobile. Maybe you should try playing on mobile and see what it's like. Starts in June. Strange. Sure. Okay, well, welcome to the live. Yeah, I know, I'm sure it is a pain. I'm sure mobile does suck, but I've never tried it, so I should maybe try it and make a video about it. Oh, let's see. It's been a while since I played. It's been a week since I played. I've been editing videos and stuff. Hmm. Leo does do a lot of updates, so you can't if you want to complain about Lines Battle, that's fine, but you can't complain that they don't keep updating it. He's been updating it a lot, so um, though I think it'd probably be smarter if he did more deliberate, structured updates versus so many kind of more random updates, because they change the way you play a lot. What do you mean by triggers? You mean in this scenario? English and English? So when you're making a scenario, you mean? Um, I have not. I've been trying to do triggers. Or, I mean, I tried it for a minute, but I didn't like dig too deep into it, so I'm not sure. I'm not very sure why that. Maybe you're not doing it right, or maybe there's a glitch. I'm not sure. Hmm. Just one day we randomly start speaking English. It's because it's such a good language. Let's see here. What am I doing here? Matchmaking. Okay. We definitely have a lively chat going on here, which I'm more than happy to um, facilitate here. So keep it up. But I'm going to go ahead and start playing because I don't think people just want to watch you guys talk. But keep talking. That's all good. Burmese Python. Yes, lively chat does equal a good stream. I agree with you. I'm not saying not to. I'm just saying I also don't want to just be sitting here staring at you guys talking. So I'm going to start playing, but keep it up, guys, for sure. And you guys know the rules here. Plains, Hills, Iberia, Tundra, Bullet Time, Clash, Combat. You know, and actually, I'll play one right now, but maybe I'll need to relook at um, my loadout. Okay, we got 4 players searching here. Asia. We're next door neighbors. Oh, you put a U in neighbors? Look at that English spelling of neighbor. 1 player searching. Hey, Vesnan, Vezi. Let's see who will join the match, a random or a viewer. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if there's only 2 people searching, there's a really good chance if you want to try and play me, then there's a 50%. Oh, here we go, 50% chance at least, probably. Okay, we got a clash going here. Let's see who we got going. Oh, versus Mr. Robert, of course. And we got a nice little clash going. Okay, let's see. It's been a little while since I played. Okay, let's go ahead and... I mean, that's kind of rude if you guys are sniping. I mean, are you guys trying to play the game, or are you trying to, you know, cheat? What's your goal here? Um, okay, I'm going to try something a little bit new here. We'll see if it works. Okay. This is a ranked match, though, so I got to try my best. Everybody's always complaining about me running, so let's walk. Let's see what happens. Horse archers, of course, here. I gotta turn off the... Okie dokie. Uh, Looks like Robert's making some mistakes that they always say I make. So let's see how this works out for Robert. He's stacking his cav and fighting me in the forest. I'm not going to do that, though. That's not a smart move. Okay. Um, uh, uh-oh. He got me on that one. He baited me. Let's back it up, boys. Let's back it up. Or actually, let's see. Okay, that's something I just learned last week was how to turn off the cannon fire. So I just got to remember to turn it back on when I'm ready. Okay, that was done. He moved around good. Maybe he is stream sniping me here. let's go ahead and turn these back on now. I probably shouldn't have turned it off just for one move, but let's okay. Let's go back to that. Crap. Let's see. Actually, let's see. Why is this not... This guy should be moving up, shouldn't he? He didn't move at all. He's supposed to be firing and moving, but he didn't move. That's kind of... That didn't work out right, I don't think. Oh my gosh. Oh, damn it. Didn't move in enough time. Didn't have enough time to... This guy's not moving at all. That guy has not moved from his spot. You need to... I told him move 2 places. He has now not moved either one, which is a little frustrating here. Let's see. Are these guys all out of ammo, I guess, right? Yeah. Oh, I got it. I forgot about these guys down here. What am I doing here? Okay. I need to take over some victory points here. Bro, this guy's gonna come right back to life right as I get up here. Hmm. I'll tell you what, I walked my troops like everybody says, walk troops, but guess what? I lost because I didn't occupy the center as my strategy goes. That's what I'm going to blame it on. Blame it on you guys. Crap, crap, go. Ooh. Bro, is there enough time? Can I flip it around in enough time? Yeah, I would be running down, run them down is not a bad idea, but right now my idea is to take over his headquarters. Let's see if I can take his headquarters real quick. That's my current strategy. Bro, who's this guy even shooting at over here? He's got somebody back here already still, dang. Looks like he's gonna grab my headquarters before I can get his headquarters. Dang. Let's see. And then these guys aren't even going to be able to take them out? That sucks. Boom. Last turn, I suppose. Here, oh, this guy. Last turn, probably. Yep. Good job, Robert. You got about 600, about 1,300 more casualties on my side. You did outnumber me slightly in the infantry section. Okay, good job, Robert. Let's go ahead and watch that replay. Oh, sorry. Let's go ahead and watch both here. Okay, let's see here. Scouting up. Look, I'm going slow, guys. I'm walking. I'm walking like you guys are always complaining about. And look, as I'm walking, he's already taken over his 2 spots, and I have not taken over my 2 spots. Interesting. I did try to use my horse artillery a little bit better. Turn that down a little bit. Now see, I've saved my stamina on my horses, but I can see that didn't do a whole lot. Did it over here though. That was a good one. We flanked his center pretty well. This guy would have done, that was close, I feel like. My artillery is doing okay over here. Let me see, what happened to these 3 guys? I guess that was the charge. This guy then fell back. Okay. He was already pretty heavy. I forgot about these guys down here, though. That was probably... Well, let me back up a little bit. I felt like that was an okay move. It's crossing the river, though, is probably what the problem is. I mean, I guess he took him out. Then it was fighting the cav. And I ran out of ammo to my artillery. I did come back here and capture a couple victory points for a second. Then that guy was again chasing after him. I hit that whole blob, but he was chasing after those guys. Ah, well, good game, Robert. Not too bad. Okay. Okay, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome everyone to stream. Mr. Bunal Gaming, I'm Mr. Bunal. Okay, good night. Good night, Robert. Thanks for joining. Oh my gosh, I see Girth is online. That's wonderful. What a wonderful morning I'll have. Okay, guys, again, if you're new here, welcome to the stream. If you want to play, we play on Clash, Combat, Bullet Time, Plains, Hills, Iberia, and Tundra. And we played 1 match today. And Robert's already beat us. And Robert has a test tomorrow, and He's up late playing us. Oh, Emperor Hirohito is here. Hello. I might just watch. Okay. Okay, Girth. Just kidding, of course. Okay, we only got 2 players searching. Again, if you guys want to play, there's only 2 people searching. That's always, it's so weird. I mean, I don't know if it's a time zone or what, but there's never that many people in the matchmaking thing for this. Uh-oh, Mirror just sent me a friend invite. Let's go ahead and accept it. How are me and, I thought me and Mirror are already friends. I guess not, obviously. uh, 3 players searching. We got some friends online. Mirror is the next tactics video. I've already started editing it. I'm probably about 30%-ish through with editing. I've got like most of the timeline built out. I got a couple of the arrows and circles built out. When will I play Master of Command? Well, I'm not going to play Master of Command today. Master of Command is a single player game and not a community game. And I really like Master of Command, but I don't get that many people watching it. And I don't know if I want to just make straight up like, you know, gameplay, like watch me play the game for 3 hours. Okay, let's see who we got here. Echo from Philippines. Mabuhay. Kamusta? Okay, let's see. This is a... Okay. We got a big hill in the center. So we're going to try and occupy this hill. That's going to be... That's going to be a little tough. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me think here. What are we going to do? Okay, let me focus here a little bit. Let me try and focus on this. Let's go ahead and start scouting up here, see what we can see. Let's see if we can move our skirmishers up here early. Let's see if we can take over this valley. Okay, I'm going to go back to my initial plans of how I like to play. I'm going to run it first. I'll go ahead and walk these guys though. Let's see if we can get a strong line over here and then kind of wheel around. That's my initial plan. Wheel around from this side and have a little bit of a defensive line in the middle. Left center. Hello everyone, welcome to stream. You're playing a Filipino, Mr. Echo, but he did not say hi. Let's see, what rank is this guy? Level 3, okay. I do not see his troops yet, even though this is hills, though. We're in hills. We can't see past the middle yet. Wow, we're not getting any lines of sight here. That's a little strange, isn't it? Let's go ahead and occupy the city real quick. Let's move up our horse artillery. Let's move them kind of into like this line, like that. Either this guy's playing really defensive, or I'm gonna come across this hill and like meet his whole army and be like in big trouble. I cannot see what's going on, which is a little bit concerning here. I'm not able to see what his lines, what he's doing. I'm gonna like come across this hill and like there's gonna be like 20,000. Oh, is he all the way back here still? I saw a flash. Oh, he get well. Okay, I mean, well, dang. Did he have a glitch? I wonder. I guess. Well, I mean, he looked like he was moving. Well, crap. I mean, I won, I guess. Did I get points? I got 8 points. Okay. Let's replay and watch this. Let's see what this guy did here. Was there like he must have had a glitch or something? I don't know. Let's see. Did he even move anybody? I mean, he's moving. Well, did he freeze, I guess? I'm not sure. Maybe he had a glitch. I mean, it looks like he didn't move at all. Really. He moved at first, but then stopped moving. I suppose he had a glitch, it looks like. Unfortunate. But look at that. Like, I mean, the hill terrain is so difficult to play with. I mean, you got to think much more strategically. Like, what is he going to do? Like, this valley right here is going to suck. Like, right, do you stage up here? Or do you try to push through the valley? I mean, you can't sit in the valley because then this hill, the people on the hill are going to be coming down on you, I feel like. So either you set up again on here on this hill, or you have to push into the big hill here. My idea was to kind of form a solid line in this valley with a little bit of a defensive line here to watch my flank, and then push kind of like in a wheel around. That was my initial kind of plan here. We don't know if that would have worked out. If that was me on the enemy position, I would just start to reach for the first objective line. Yeah, he must have disconnected. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, my first objective line, I mean, we're both kind of not that great, right? He's got a valley, I got a valley, hill, hill. And then these two middle ones are on a hill, and this one's in a valley. So my initial thought was to get my two in this valley and kind of own this valley where I could shoot my artillery, hopefully. And then, like I said, kind of like push this way while maintaining a little bit of a defensive line. And, you know, depending on what they would have done, I can push up here, try and take all three while I'm swinging around. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Robert, you are one of our OGs here, especially Lines of Battle. I thought you had to go to bed, though, sir. Okay, guys. Again, welcome to stream. All 12 of you, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to do bullet time, plains, hills, Iberia, tundra, clash combat. And yeah, that's how you play if you want to play. So here we go. We got 5 players searching here. I bet the majority of these are going to be from our stream. Are you searching for a game right now? We got Girth, Robert, and Mir searching, or well, online. And now Robert's dropped because he's got a test tomorrow. 6 players searching, 7 players searching. How many of you are from the stream? Am I driving 80% of the matchmakers here on stream? Also, if you match with a match right now and there's somebody on stream but not me, shout it out in the chat. Are you guys playing yourselves now? Uh-oh, Mirror. Uh-oh. Again, me and Mirror. I have a Mirror video coming up soon. That's going to be my next one probably this Friday, almost a week, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to post on Fridays and Saturdays mainly. But yeah, Mir's video is going to be next, so that's pretty cool. Mir is a pretty good player, and I beat Mir the last time, but the whole point of that video is it was so close. I mean, those are some of the best battles. Obviously, it's great to get a blowout, so you feel good about yourself, but when you're playing those close battles, that's so exciting. Okay, looking at this map, I think I have some ideas of what I want to do, but I'm not gonna say it just now, in case. Hello. Hopefully I can win a battle. I suppose I could. I posted my last video, I think it was my last one. Well, not my last one, because my last one was a tactics one. But the last gameplay video was with Girth, if you guys haven't checked that out. Bruh, Mirror, what happened? Did you disconnect too, I suppose? But hey, that's a win. I got 2 wins today. Oh, 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 oh. Take these wins however I can. But look, we were almost exactly even. He had about 100 more troops than me. And last time he had almost no cav. Your internet dropped. Oh, well, it's too bad, my man. I still count that as a win for me. Let's take a look at what his army was. Ooh, grenadiers. Or not grenadiers, guards. Horse artillery? Nope. Yeah, 6-pound horse. Rifles. Musket. You know, maybe I should get some rifles in my guys. Let's see, what do rifles do? Mid-range, long range. And what do marksmans? Oh, do rifles not have close range? So are rifles not... Excuse me, rifles are not very good for close range? Is that what that is? I mean, obviously they don't have the close range circle. Interesting, okay. And again, this is kind of what I was mentioning in my testing video. Like, obviously, if you guys are playing the game, you probably know this, but the closer you get into range, like, you get a huge buff, 250% damage rating for being in that, you know, close range zone. Same thing for these guys. Point blank, 600, yeah, exactly, 600%. Even close range, 400%. But once you get into mid-range, it can be into like -50, right? So that's like from 150 to -50. But long range, you're basically doing nothing. If you're at long range, there's really you're not doing anything. So right here, long range, you're not doing anything. Here could be good. But inside of here, if you can charge up and get like 2 or 3 units firing on one and get like, potentially, you know, if you could have like this guy distracting, you know, like at a mid-range and then swirling around with these 2 guys and hit them from the sides in the lower ones, you're going to completely melt your enemy. So again, that's the kind of thing I'm trying to do with those testing videos, is kind of like have some testing stuff there. It was more for long range fire, as I use it more as elite skirmishers. Should I try again, or should I mine, or should I not? My internet might be a problem. You can try whatever you want, my man. I'll take the win. I'll take the win again. Okay. Again, let's see here. So again, we're on bullet time. Plains, hills, Iberia, tundra, clash, and combat. So if you guys want to play, put those settings in, and we'll see what happens here. 8 players searching. How many of these people do you think are in stream? Again, if you guys are in stream, if you're watching the stream and you're playing matches here, and then you match with someone who's not me, comment in the chat if you can. If you have time, comment in the chat and see if that person you match with is in chat. If we can have some community matches going as well, that's pretty cool. Are you unlucky enough to be trying to play me and then you get Girth McSlammer? Let's see what happens here. Let's see who this is going to be. No, it's me. It's me who gets Girth McSlammer here. And look at this terrible map too. Look at these giant hills here. Oh my god. And there's no roads. It says no roads in it. The roads are all in the center. Interesting. Okay. Well, here we go. Let me think. What do I want to do here? This is me and Girth's third match, and Girth has won all 3 or all 2 so far. This is our third match. Please keep me in your thoughts for this match, guys. Pretty please. Think of my children. Girth is a godless heathen. He has no children. Think of my children here. Please, please, please. Okay, let me think. What do I even want to do here? This is a terrible map. Look at these hills. But he's got a pretty bad position here. He's got to live in that valley right there. Oh my gosh. Boo. Girth McSlammer. Is he gold still? Right, yeah. Well, we're about evenly ranked, though. Okay, let me think. What do I want to do here? First thing I want to do is I want to get up here, I think, as quickly as possible. Okay, let's see how Girth does here. Okay. Oh, I forgot to move these guys, I think. Yep, I forgot to move them. Okay, we're going to... Oops. Turn those off right now. He's got a bunch of Lancers coming up, okay. He's got his militia armies up here. He likes his militias. Let's see. I think we might be able to pull up over here. He's got like Lichorns too. No, okay, he's got 12 pamphlets. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hold fire here as well. Okay. Let's see. What am I gonna do here? Hmm. Bruh. Bruh, get out of here with that. What? Pulled back right in time. Oh crap, what's going on over here? How did he sneak through my guys like that? What? Okay, boys, let's see. Can you not die right now, please? Oh, snap. Well, nice move, Girth. Wow. You caught me off. I thought you were doing something completely different there. Good job with that one. Dang. Um, dang. Got me on that guy. I didn't see that one coming. Um, does this guy still have the power here? Let's see. Dang. Okay, let's see. Can I stop this friggin' Lancer? Let's find out. Can you turn around, my man? That's kind of turning into a cluster. Oh, wrong button. Crap. Crap. Can this guy come and stop him in time? Let's find out on the next Batman, next episode of Batman. Okay, this guy's coming in hot too. Damn, their Lancers are... He's coming in hot with his Lancers. I'll give him that. You, run. Run over here. Can you stop this assault? Bro, I clicked on the wrong one. Excuse me. Bro, why can't you hit him? Come on. Get your act together. Bro, take this guy out. Take these friggin' guys out. Oh, oh, wrong button. Let's see if we can wipe out his routing troops here. Bro, these Lancers, get out of here with these Lancers, bro. Okay, those guys are wiping out those guys up there. Are you gonna be able to fire on this guy or what? It's coming from my headquarters though. Smart move. I don't know if I have anyone who can slow down that march right this second. And these guys aren't moving at all. Like, they're supposed to be moving up here. Dang, he's gonna take my headquarters here in a second. I guess what I need to do is start moving this guy down. Or, you know, well, shoot. Yeah, he's got artillery and shit up here. Let's see. This guy's not moving up at all. Come on, bro. I told him to move up like 2 turns ago, and he hasn't moved at all. go. Sync game. Oh, what the hell? This thing's blocking my... What the hell? Wait, what? Bro, what just happened there? I just got screwed over on a turn, I think. Bro, is the server gonna freak out on me right now? Okay, I'm losing it over there. Okay, good thing he has no stamina on that side. Let's see, can this guy turn around here in time? Uh, shit. Oh my gosh. Crap. Did he give up? What? Bro, you gave up? Whew. Okay, I'm quitting, guys. That is the end of my line of battle career. I have now beat Girth McSlammer. Finally, that is it. I can finally retire. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I will see you all in the next lifetime. Just kidding. Wow, good game, good game. Excellent. Wow. I feel like he better not have given it to me. You better not have... I mean, you did give up there. We didn't go to the end, but hey, that's okay. I feel like you still had a couple things you could have done, but that's okay. But oh man, look at your... Yeah, let's see what happened here. You had 3,000 more troops at least than me. Roughly 3,000, 2,700, something like that. You had more cannons, all 12-pound foot. You had lancers, hussars, and dragoons. But look at your casualties, my man. Almost double, more than double. 2-to-1 casualties. And I assume that's a bit of that's from me chasing down your routing guys. Like you'd mentioned in the last battle, use your cav to chase down the routing. Well, I did it, sir. Thank you for the advice. But yeah, you lost you lost over 10,000, 10,300. I lost 5,100. So yeah, 2-to-1 kill death ratio. Excellent, excellent battle. Very fun. And let's see, the win score, 43% at the end. You were able to take... I mean, we had kind of a weird let's see, you got this inner one down here, but then I got, well, I guess I didn't take any of your inner ones, so you did take the inner one there. You had my headquarters, obviously, for a little while, but I did push back on that, so that's what gave me the, the war score there. Okay, let's watch this replay here. Finally, I beat Girth, finally. Oh my gosh, 2 battles in a row I lost to Girth, and we finally get a win here. Okay, let's see. Let's start this over real quick. Let's see what his... Okay, he's got Grenadiers, quite a few Grenadiers, and Militia. Interesting spread here. So he's got a lot of... I mean, I don't know what you even call... Like, this militias are more for flanking purposes, I guess, like to overwhelm, like, with the amount of troops. And then Grenadiers are more like your punch through. So he's kind of got a mixture of... I mean, super light troops, and then like your melee troops, and then the Lancers are melees. So it's kind of like a punch, through thing going on, is what I would kind of say. Where I'm more middle of the road, right? I like my line infantry. That's my standards, right? A couple punch throughs and 1 guard. I'm really more about trying to have horse artillery. I know I don't use them that well yet. But for me, it's all about the artillery to kind of pound and loosen up the infantry, so that you can then push through with your infantry. But then also my Cuirassiers, I think, are big part of my army. Anyways, okay, let's watch here. Let's see what happens. Let's see. So he starts out. He's heavy on the left with his cav. He does have a couple over here. My initial plan. Let's see here. I mean, it's hard when you have these hills in the middle. It's like you either have, there's the valley here, you either have to stay on your side of the hills or push through onto those side of the hills. So you don't want to be sitting in that valley. So, and I think what happens here is I'm kind of trying to take this valley angle here and then a line here. But then I see he doesn't move up on this side, so I move up, and it kind of makes a U, or like a bowl shape is what's going to happen here, I think, for me. Right, so he's spread out. He's got his militias here, and then he's bringing in his punch throughs, which is probably smart, right? It's kind of like militia, punch, militia kind of thing. He's doing really good with his artillery as well. And then I move up here. I'm going to pull these guys back, which is smart here. You're going to see he's going to actually... This is probably dumb. Whenever you're falling back, that's probably not right the move to make, because he's going to come and hit me, and I'm going to lose... good chunk of troops here, right? He's 36, but then I'm going to push back against him. He's, I guess, kind of doing the same thing. I don't know if he's actually falling back or what he's doing with his border right there, but it's kind of like a tit for tat on that one. Again, at this point, let's back up 1 or 2. At this point, I kind of feel like he's slow to come here, and I feel like if I can kind of come and own this line right here, I have a good shot through the valley. So that's my initial thing here. I've got troops over here stationed, so that's kind of what I'm doing here. He is pushing up, though. I try, and he pulls back here, so it's probably smart. I did outnumber him. And then also look at my cav. I didn't, click on the guys to, like, attack directly. I hand drew it, so they'd kind of pincer around. But then he moved backwards, and you can see both my cav, like, you can watch him right here, like, my cav are going to miss him completely, right? They're going to try and swing around, but he moved out of the way, so that was not really good for me. At this point, though, I've got a good line here, in my opinion. He pulls up. I'm going to also do the same thing here, where I'm going to swing in with this cav. That does work. That's an excellent for me. That really hit him. But then watch his Lancer. He did really good, because I thought his Lancers were going to come down and hit this guy, I think is what I was thinking. And I think they like snake around, and they come over here, I think. So he does some really good moves with his Lancers. Yeah, see, I thought he was going to come after this guy. And then this guy even, I think, misses. I don't know if I was trying to hit the Lancers or I think I was probably trying to hit the militia, because I think I could flank his militia. Yeah, he completely threads the needle with both those guys, and he's going to come and hit this guy. So he completely faked me out with both of these guys. And I thought he was actually going to come around here, which is probably what he should have done. I don't think he does that. He probably could have took me out pretty bad there. Yeah, he doesn't do that. But then you come, boom, and oh yeah, that was a good. And then he's gonna come over here still. Oh, all three. Damn, let's watch that again. And the thing is, so he must have been doing the free form there, because it was that's only one turn where he does that, right? So watch, this is in between turn 11 and 12. This is right now turn 12. So I guess he probably could order another turn right here to go like that. And I thought these guys were in the forest, but yeah, I guess they're not. They're in grass. Ah, damn. Look at that. And then I'm trying to chase him down, trying to stop the bleeding any way possible. This guy, you know, again, I thought he was going to come over here. He's going to come back over here, and I think I moved this guy over here to protect, but damn. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. That could have been real bad for me. But by that time, I had destroyed his flank on this side, and then I'd already been chasing down his men, which I think was obviously why he lost so many troops, right? So I did some good. He's doing some good flanking over in my center. I'm doing good flanking on his left. Do I take these guys out? I guess I do. Right, so this guy right here, I'm like, what should I do with this guy? Should I move in here to start taking over artillery, you know, here? And from experience, right, if I charge these guys in artillery, they're going to get smashed from the canister. So I figured, hey, let's go ahead and just see if we can wipe out his routing troops. Not only is that going to keep them from reforming and coming back later to attack me, but it's going to hurt his war score because I'm inflicting major casualties, right? So we're going to come here. Okay, we completed his entire flank here. Right, he's going to lose all his troops there. I'm going to keep doing that over here as well. So that's 2 whole brigades he's lost. And then do I come over and get this third guy? Probably, I guess. This guy's sitting here, though. That's probably dumb. He's probably in his mid-range. Yeah. And if we look, mid-range is where they're really good at, right? Long range is no good. Yeah, I think the mid-range is, yeah, plus 100, plus 55. So, you know, we're playing bullet, obviously, which makes these a lot quicker and more fast-paced, and you can't really, like, examine. But, like, if I was playing slower, we could probably examine a little bit more closely, like, you know, is he in the range? Should I back him up a little bit? Blah, blah, all that stuff. So, let's back it up a little bit here. And let's watch the center again, because he was basically what I was also, he's doing really good in the center. He comes around with his lancers and really knocks me out in my center. But I've moved up my horse artillery and I'm just going to devastate his militia line here. And then he still has some good troops over here, but I think it's basically over once these guys come in and start smashing those. So let's watch here. The lancers come in. 1, 2, 3, ouch. But then you can see here, he's already lost 2 of his whole line. Basically is broken here. This guy's almost broken, but he's close to broken as well. But he is now in the super death zone, right? Which is 250 to 150 higher. So, and then he's trying to bring militia against the guard, which is not going to work out. They're also in not the death zone exactly, but in the, let's see, what's the middle? Not point blank, but close. 400 to 150. So he's losing his troops pretty quick there. This charge isn't going to work out for him, but he is swinging around here again. He's really good at that free-form swing arounds. You know, by this point, I'm winning slightly, but his charge down here, I think, is probably what flipped it to his side here. And then I'm kind of doing the same thing on this side. I'm going to start chasing down his routing troops so that they can't reform, and then also so I get better. I'm still doing it over here as well. Get better war score for myself. He charges in there, but he's out of stamina. It doesn't work out. I'm pushing again, so I'm trying to learn, right, to push closer, be more aggressive, because once I get this guy's fighting each other, once I get this guy in that zone, right, he's gone real quick, right? Super quick. But now I've got this artillery. I got to be careful because we're in canister range. Though I can't tell if they can hit because we're kind of behind the hills. So they might not be that dangerous at this point. But we can also see, right, he's starting to march in his militia for my headquarters, which was worrying. So that's when I turned these guys around. But I guess they are in the range because they route them pretty quickly. But then I'm marching guys down. I need to get my headquarters back. Even though I guess I'm still winning technically after I lost my headquarters. It's probably because I'm wiping out his troops pretty heavily with my cav over here. And then this guy melts. This guy's going to melt. This, though, is kind of worrying to me when he's got his troops in that close. And then he's... Luckily, he was all out of stamina here because that was a good move. Just had no stamina to do anything. And then we take back our thing, and we're winning. Yep, there we go. Great game. Excellent game. Finally, I got a win against Girth. Good job. Oh, is it 10v10 right now? Let me see. Oh, okay, it just happened. I just missed it, huh? Tim is going to start, so yeah, Timmy is not going to happen. I mean, we can let, if Girth wants to talk about what his thing is, but 3 wins in a row, yeah. I mean, again, it's like, it's a very interesting mixture, right? Because the militia is more about kind of the overwhelming force, and he does have the punches with his grenadiers. So in theory, if he, and kind of how his mix, we kind of mentioned it, but if you have your militias, right, as kind of a, can kind of flank around and make like a overwhelming force kind of thing, even though they're not going to last very long, they can push close, and then behind them can come your grenadiers, potentially something like that. Let's see, is the game still going on? Let's see what the 10v10 looks like. Okay, it's still going on here, it looks like. Let's replay the battle. And it's not even 10 players, is it? Oh, I guess it is 10 players. Can I look at the... Hibbity Hop, Hob, Smacker, Littlest Jeff. Oh, Ace the God. Ace from our... Ooh. Wait, is Ace... Is that one of our friends? Are you Platinum too? Is Ace the God one of our... I'm pretty sure, right? Or am I thinking... Dang, you're Platinum too? Let me back out. Well, I guess let's watch this real quick. Oh, look at the skins. Oh, Roman skins. Nice, okay. What's over here? I don't know exactly what those are. French. Are they French? No, wait, these are those Iraq or something? What's red? Or Austria? It's not. I thought it was red, white, and black, but then we got gold ones too. Oh, what's going on here? Can I watch it? Can I chat? Can I chat to their chat, I wonder? Can anybody see that? What's this skin up here? French, okay, we got French skins. Italian skins. Ooh, look at this force here. Okay, I'm gonna back out because I think this is still going on. Okay, let's see. We can, yeah, Ace the God. Yeah, wow, dude, you're Platinum too. Dang, look at that, 63 and 15. Damn. Maybe I'll make a. Oh wait, can you not watch people's? Is that an update? I thought you could watch people's battles. Is his just not public or something? Oh, why? Okay. Is that new? July? Is today? Is that new? You can't watch battles anymore? Oh, there. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry. Why couldn't I? That's weird. Why can't I see it there? But I can. I guess because the names are too long. Maybe is that what's going on? I guess. Oh, it's just one guy's down here. Ciudad con el Aquinor es peligroso. Podría atacarte es malo. It's because this one weirdo has a giant ass name. Okay. Said long time no see when you chat. Scroll a player. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it was. Um, wow, I didn't realize Ace had that strong of a player. Ranked 104. Nice, sir. Veteran 1, Veteran 2. Oh, did I hit Veteran 2 yet? Am I like one victory away? 40. Okay, 46 wins, 27 losses. Hmm. I can never check. I don't know how I can check who is in. Let me see. I can never see who is in the chat, or not the chat, but the just watching the stream in general. Is Ace the God? Are you in my stream? Let me chat. Okay. Wow, Ace, excellent job. I might have to see. Like, I don't know if I should, but I could like do some like highlights of some people's battles and stuff, other people's battles. Okay, let's go ahead and play one more match. Let's see how long we've been streaming. 1 hour. Yeah, let's go play one more match and then we'll be done for the day probably. Yeah, I saw that. I think I backed out right as he said something. Okay, we're gonna play one more match here. So if you guys are playing here, Plains, Hills, Iberia, Tundra, Clash Combat. Let's play one more match here. 3 wins. You're right. I'm on a winning streak here. 3 wins today, and I beat Girth. Oh my gosh, yay! And it was a good game. And like the one like Mirror, I'm featuring Mirror in my next one. I'm editing it right now. It was super close. Like I'm gonna have a close up of the win score thing, and I forget. I think I won by 30 or 40% at the very end, but the whole match, it was me winning, him winning, me winning, like really close back and forth. And those are the most exciting battles, obviously. Okay, let's see who we got here. Discotinium. Oh, he's a rank 1 silver. Okay, I don't want to get too cocky, but hopefully I can win this one. It'd be really embarrassing if he won. Okay, oops. Let's look. Oh, well, dang. I guess he didn't want to be featured in the stream here. Discount Tim, very discount. Well, Tim, unfortunately, that's a win for me, baby. +1. Highlight players battle is good, like Mr. V does. Want to watch his video more, but he upload weekly. 4-win streak, yep. I mean, I've thought about that. I forget someone, I don't know who it was, maybe it was you, I don't know. It was a while ago, though, that mentioned, picking random people's matches, like just going to like the #1 players and like featuring their matches. And I don't know, maybe I kind of feel like that's not, I don't know, I can't find the word, not cheating, but like, I mean, it's not my content, right? It's stealing other people's content, stealing other people's videos. Um, if somebody came and asked me to feature their video, I would probably be more than happy to. But just kind of randomly picking them, I don't know. But Ace is a friend, and I've talked to him before, so that's a little different um, than just picking a random person's video or a random person's match. Okay, we're gonna try our luck one more time. This is gonna be the last one. 0 players searching, 3 players searching. Well, maybe those who ask to be told or just ask. Well, again, yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It feels a little weird, like just to kind of randomly pick someone's, like, content, their battles, and like feature them. Um, Especially if I don't know them or anything. Like that's, I don't know if I like that or not. I mean, I feel like I wouldn't want. Oh, Mirrigan. I don't know if I'd want someone to, you know, go to my thing and like start pulling my battles and like featuring them without asking. Like, I don't want people to do that because those are my battles. Unless it's the other person I'm fighting. Of course, if it's the other person I'm playing, they can do what they want because they're in it too. So I don't know. Treat other people how you want to be treated. I don't know if I want someone to do that to me. Okay, this is a pretty bad map too. Look, he's got all valley on his side, and then I'm all in the hills. Man, yeah, this is gonna be a tough one for me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, Not a fan of this map already. Oh yeah, this map is gonna be tough, I think. He's got a much better position with the flat farms right there. Um, oh, I forgot to move 2 guys. Please, internet gods, steal Mir's internet. Mohamo Motabo. I say I'm still learning the game a bit. I mean, I think I'm okay, and I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good at these kind of games, historic games and stuff. So the basic concepts I already have a pretty good understanding about. But I'm still learning a lot of things, and each match is different, right? Whenever, like, you can have a strategy and how to play, but like it depends on how the other person plays too, right? You can't just. It depends on how the other person plays as well. You can't just have a fixed strategy because there's all kinds of unique things that could be happening that affect your strategy, or make you have to change your strategy, I should say. Adjust your strategy. That might be a better word. Adjust to the circumstances. Um, But like, I don't like this map for me. I feel like he's got a much... See, I'm like all bunched up here. Ugh. I'm not super excited about this for me right now. Yeah, man, I don't like this for me right now at all. I'm stuck up in the hills right now. I can't even get to my own victory points yet. When he's already passed his victory points up into the middle. And see, he's running all his troops too. Again, like I'm walking my guys right now, and I keep getting slammed for it in the comments. Like everybody's like, "Oh, you run too much. You run too much." But look, he's run, and now he owns the entire center, and he's going to be pushing on me before I can really get set up. So again, I'm not necessarily buying what everybody's saying about the don't run. I get don't run all the time, but to set up your army, you should be running, I think, to like where you want to be. Oh, my roads are on. Crap. My heart's starting to beat here. I gotta make sure to do well against Mr. Mir here. Okay, now we've got a bunch of troops over here that aren't doing anything, so let's get them into action. Bro, what? These guys aren't in firing range? Come on. Hmm. crap, he's got Cav in the backfield I didn't know about. Oh crap. Dang. Mirror with the sweep around with his Cav from behind. Crappy, crappy, crappy. Wow. Okay. Good move. Dang. Can we salvage that at all? Let's see, what can we do to... Can we fix that? Oh, we did. We saved it a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to save it much more, though. We saved that guard just for a second. I don't know if he's going to... ooh. This side's looking a little rough. I don't know what to do with this guy. He's about to fall. I don't want to push him forward, but he's going to get hit by friendly fire. Can we... I don't know what to do with that guy right now. Oh, this side's not looking good. He's got a lot of guards over here. That's going to be rough. Okay. Oh crap, that's the wrong button. I hit it twice too. I meant to change that guy's fire. Dang, he's overwhelming me on this side here. He got me on my left over here. Hmm. Oh crap. That doesn't look good. This does not look good for this guy. Um, I mean, that's not going to do anything. Form a square, I guess. Not sure what else I can do in that situation. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Okay, you flip around. Can you attack there? Ay, ay, ay. Bro, don't keep charging up there, bro. That's not the right move. Hmm. Looks like we're going to have a tough time with our headquarters over here in just about a second. So let's go ahead and fall back. See if we can buy ourselves some time. Okay, let's see if we can inflict any casualties in his backfield. Not that it's going to let us win, but, you know, try and inflict as many casualties as possible in our final couple turns here. Oh, come on. My canister didn't do enough. Crap. I thought I was going to be able to take out at least one of those guards. Oh, they're going to get hung up on this guy. Bro, I missed him. He got more. Okay, I thought we had more inflicted more casualties, but he got more. My horse. Dang. Okay, let's watch that one. Mirror, let's watch your battle back here. Too bad for you, Mirror, that I've already edited your video, which shows you losing. So unfortunately, no one will ever know that you won. At least not next week. Let's see. Let's start this over. Okay, yeah, again, he's got the heavy units here. Lots of guards. Again, so I mean, I mentioned it earlier, like, and not that it would have done that much different because I didn't like my position at all. I got so many more hills. He's got all the flat land on his side. He's already occupied his places and moved up into the center before I've even occupied mine. So again, I think that was a disadvantage for me being in the more of the hill zone. So I guess let me know, what do you think you would do in this situation? If you're in this situation where, in my opinion, they have a clear, better tactical advantage on their terrain and we have a worse terrain advantage, what's your suggestion? Do you think just to build your line back here? Yeah, I don't know. So again, we're still marching up here. These guys are walking. They're not running. Usually I want to run up to my line, up to this line at least, so I can form a line and then start pushing. People have always been hitting me up in the chat and in my comments saying, oh, he runs too much, he runs too much. Here I am walking, and you can see he ran, and he has the clear advantage already, right? He's taken over the middle. I haven't even got to mine yet. I think there's two things that factor. I'm walking and I'm in the hills. So, again, that's why I think running up front is good. You want to run to your line, and then you can chill and get your stamina back a little bit. And if you run your first 2 or 3 turns, I don't think it's that terrible to your health, to your position. So that was a decent little charge there, and then all of a sudden it gets real hairy. I charged this guy in here. I thought, I was like, is he in the forest? Yeah, he's 50% in the forest. I was like, should I move it in there? I decided to, and that's not going to be the best move. It gets really hairy in here, though. And he's very strong on his guards, so, you know. Yeah, that was just a lot of guards. That's a tough one. He outnumbered me big time on my left. Are these sunken roads too? Is that a sunken road? Or no, these are farms. I think that's farmland, right? Okay. I felt like, I guess I should have pushed up a little bit farther. I felt like this guy should have been taking more damage. I was firing my cannons at him, and I had 2 skirmishers fighting him. That guy did pretty well. He knocked out a guard and up here, but then he was going to go chase down that guy. He got hung up right there. You can see now he's backing up. I did reform my lines down here, but that's where it ended. Was that, did we end on turn? No, we didn't end on turns. We end on points. That's unfortunate because I guess he took both my back ones here. But I was starting to reform. Not that I was going to probably win, but I was definitely reforming. I had 4 more lines here. I had my cav, a grenadier. I think I could definitely have reformed and pushed back a little bit. But he had every victory point except for my headquarters. So good game, Mr. Mir. Appreciate it. Okay, as well as using the cavalry and plain offensive was kind of, I say, first time seeing lines about. Hello, Ottoman Empire, welcome. Well, you can join us here. We do streams all the time. No. That has 2 little ammo. The horse artillery has 2 little ammo. The horse artillery to do a huge effect. Well, I don't know if the amount of ammo, I mean, obviously it matters if you run out of ammo. I don't know if it affects the damage unless I was like out of like canister fire or something like that. Okay, well there you go, guys. That is it for the day. If we look at the profile here, we're still just kind of floating around the same exact spot almost. 46 wins, 28 losses. We had 2 defeats today. One to Robert, our stream subscriber Robert. Subscriber Mir took me out. Though I'm going to go ahead and count this one against Mir as a win as well. So we had Mir versus Mir 1-1 today. And I did beat Girth. So that's 2 wins for Girth, 1 win for me against him. Whew, that was a good one. That was a all 28 turns there. Up next, I'm going to be, probably my next stream will be during this week, and I'm going to build out a map for Antietam, a real Antietam map. From last week, if we watch this real quick, I don't know if you've seen it, but I made a video of Fredericksburg, which is a historic map I made. So this map here is of Fredericksburg, and it's pretty accurate to the actual map of Fredericksburg. This is the Rappahannock River, and this is the Confederate side. This is the Union side, and this is with a subscriber, I think, who played this battle with me. And basically, anyways, I'm going to hopefully start building out more and more historic documentary type battles with my custom scenarios I'm going to make. So the next one I'm going to make is Antietam, which I think is going to be a good one. Antietam is the most bloodiest day in American history. There's a bridge, Burnside Bridge. There's the wheat field or peach field. I forget which one it is. No, not a peach field. It'd be like the wheat field, I think. So it's going to be a lot of cool things in that one. One of the things I need to get better at, and we kind of mentioned it earlier in the stream, is obviously this isn't really historically accurate having these troops here, but I think there's issues with the triggers, or at least it's harder to make the triggers. It'd be great if I could have it so, like, turn 5, turn 10, the troops kind of come in as historically happened. But again, let's take just a real quick look at my Fredericksburg battle against I forget who this was. Is this a subscriber or a random person? Yeah, I think this is a random person. But yeah, we can see just real quick the whole battle here. So again, this was really based on a historic actual battle, and I don't know, I was excited to make some like historic stuff. I know there's a couple scenarios already in the game, like Waterloo, Borodino, a couple others. I think there's some like Roman battles in there and stuff. So I'm going to make another American Civil War battle, and then I would love, like, I don't know if I'm going to go to the Patreon. I don't subscribe to anyone on Patreon. And honestly, I don't make that much money on my YouTube, so it's kind of, I don't want to spend money to make money here yet until I start making more money. But I want to have some custom troops because I want to make like World War I stuff and like see if I could make trenches, like trench warfare, like Verdun, like have charges across the field, have artillery units. But you got to be a part of the Patreon to do that. But these battles are a lot of fun to make. You can see up here all the charges. Well, again, this isn't historically accurate because this is just somebody playing. This is also where I learned about how to hold fire on your artillery. All my artillery had ran out of ammo by this time, I think. But yeah, you can see the charges coming in here. This is a sunken road right here, sunken road mechanic. From what I know, triggers just bugged out if you have 100,000 manpower more, such as 50 units in the battleground, I think. Yeah. Yes, Ottoman, you're correct. That's true. That's why, well, yeah, you're 100% right. That's why if you belong to the Patreon, you can make custom units. So that's what I was thinking. I can make that for World War I. I can make it for Civil War. Yeah, because obviously there's no grenadiers, there's no cuirassiers. It's much more line infantry and stuff. But these are almost exactly accurate unit totals. Like that's exactly almost how much was on the Union side versus the Confederate side. This is almost accurate for the Confederate losses. This is about double what the Union losses were. Anyways, that was just a real quick replay from last week's Battle of Fredericksburg. Yeah, that's the problem. The custom units, because, I mean, basically you have to make a bunch of line infantry probably is what would be the most accurate version of it. And also, in World War I, there's probably a lot more troops on the line. You probably have to have because I don't know exactly how many people were charging, but there's 100,000 at least on each side, I would imagine. Yes, correct, Ottoman. There was rifles, all rifled weapons. Except for on the Confederate side, there was a little bit of, I mean, they had to bring a lot of their own weapons sometimes. The Confederates could have had some smoothbore stuff. But yes, in general, rifled weapons were already there. Okay, if we look at our thing, we have 46 wins, 28 losses, 62 to 38%. I'm still, 4 wins away from my second badge for ranked veteran 2. Did Ace never contact me? Nope, didn't see anything. Okay, guys, well, that is going to do it for the stream today. I appreciate you guys joining. If you're new here, do consider subscribing to the channel, Mr. Bunal Gaming. I try and do every Sunday streams, but that might be changing in the future. I will make an update to the whole channel if I do change my schedule. But again, guys, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are, and I will see you hopefully next week. Thanks, guys.